Hey, we're here on our complete tour of Woodstock. I'm going to show you where absolutely everything is. Let's dive right in. I have Google Maps pulled up. These are the official boundaries of Woodstock. And right away, it's just a little bit bigger than this. This is our southern western border. This is pretty accurate here. Right around here is going to be Roswell. We'll come up to about here, and then across, and then down. These are going to be kind of the official boundaries of Woodstock. Over here is going to be Ackworth. Down here is going to be Marietta. Down here is going to be Kennesaw. Over here is going to be Roswell and Milton, and then we have Canton to the north. So let's dive right in. We're going to start here at our southwestern border. We'll go east, we'll come up a little bit, snake back west, and then zigzag back east and cover everything that you need to know. So first off, right here, our first intersection, we have 92, Highway 92, and Bell's Ferry. Now, Highway 92 is a very major, very developed road. It's going to cover a lot of distance in North Georgia. So it's going to take you all the way from Ackworth through Woodstock into Roswell and down into Alpharetta as well. And then Bell's Ferry, similarly, it's going to take you from Marietta all the way through Woodstock, all the way through Canton, and it's going to go up pretty far north. So if you're traveling in these areas, you'll find yourself on these two roads fairly often. So right here, Bell's Ferry and Highway 92. And this is another major intersection here. This is 575 and 92. So right here is a ton of development, shopping centers, and things like that. So right here is your Home Depot, your Target and Kohl's shopping center. There's a Lowe's over here. There's a BJ's right around here somewhere. I believe it's right over here. And then this is 575, and that's going to be our major highway. If we take a look at Atlanta, 75 is going to take us over into this area, and that's going to go north all the way up to Michigan and the northern parts of the United States. And then 575 is going to shoot off of this. And the only reason 575 really exists was to develop all of this over here. So the only reason Woodstock is what it is today is because of the creation of 575. And eventually it's going to stop right around here and turn into 515, turn into a traffic lit 4-lane, 2 lanes on each side road. It just kind of stops eventually. But 575 is our major interstate that we're going to use to travel through a lot of these different cities. And so this is our intersection here of Highway 92 and 575. Lots of development over here. Continuing lots of development all along here. There's just so much on 92. So if you live in and around Highway 92, you're going to have access to a ton. We do have First Baptist Church of Woodstock. I only point it out because it's absolutely huge. We call it Six Flags Over Jesus around here, but that's definitely a landmark if you're talking about where is everything around here. This is Main Street, and right here is Publix and Kroger and Sam's Club and Stars and Strikes and restaurants, lots of really nice developments. Another major shopping center here. And Main Street will take you through Marietta. This is called Canton Road down here. Then it's going to be called Main Street, and as it continues up, it'll eventually be Holly Springs Parkway as we get into Holly Springs. But that's another major intersection going north and south there. We're going to continue east along Highway 92. We got First Baptist Woodstock, and then another road going north and south, major intersection here. This is Trickham Road. And not as big as either Bell's Ferry or Main Street, but it will connect Marietta through Woodstock, and it's going to dead end right here at Arnold Mill. But lots of different development here. We have our Walmart Supercenter, our Publix Supercenter, and then right over here is our Kroger shopping center as well. So if you need groceries or anything like that, you'll find that right around this area as well. And it continues on, tons of stuff along Highway 92. And then right when we get to about here, Sandy Plains Road and 92, this is where it's going to transfer over into Roswell. So this is going to be the Roswell area. This is going to be the Marietta area. And this is where all three of those cities meet. Right here, Marietta, Roswell, and Woodstock to the north. And let's continue north just a little bit, and then we'll snake our way back over to the west side. So this is Roswell. As we come up here, this is our border right here-ish, give or take a little bit. So we covered all of 92 area, and then up here, this is probably the least developed section of Woodstock, although they are taking advantage of this and they are building more homes over here. There's a lot of opportunities to build and get some new construction in this area, but for right now, it's definitely the least developed area around. We have Arnold Mill, and then we have North Arnold Mill. And all in here is just kind of open space. And as we come back around Arnold Mill, this is that Trickham intersection. Trickham will dead end right around here. And then we get to this Mill Creek intersection in Arnold Mill. And right here is going to be our first high school, which is River Ridge High School, right across the street from Mill Creek High School. This is a really good school. And you're going to be in this area if you're zoned for the River Ridge High School. And a lot of people really like this area as well. As we continue through Arnold Mill, that's River Ridge coming down. This is Nice Road. This is a nice little connector road that connects 92 and Arnold Mill. This is the road that First Baptist Church of Woodstock is on. And then we also have this little park right here, Dupree Park. This is a great little park. It's got paved walkway. It's got a little fitness center out there. It's got pickleball courts, outdoor pickleball courts. This little lake, nice little playground. There's some walking paths across the lake, little fountain in there. It's a really nice park, and Cherokee County does a really nice job of keeping up with all of its parks. So that's a really nice place to visit if you're looking for a place to take the kids or spend a little afternoon to go for a walk or something. Oh, there's a Frisbee golf course in there as well, which is pretty cool. Continuing through Arnold Mill, we're going back to the west side. As we hit Main Street, which is one of those main north and south roads, Arnold Mill and Main, this is downtown Woodstock right here. Coolest place in town to hang out. Maybe the coolest place in all of Cherokee County to hang out, but tons of restaurants, tons of little boutique shops, Reformation Brewery, there's just so much to do here. There's lots of really cool housing over here if you want to live in downtown. Extremely expensive. You're paying a lot for the location, but a lot of people love it and absolutely think it's worth it 100%. So that's a nice little intersection in area right there, downtown Woodstock. Continuing over west, once we cross Main Street, Arnold Mill is going to turn into Town Lake Parkway. And this is our next exit off of 575. So we had down here 92 and 575. This is exit 7. Up here, this is exit 8. And then up here, this is exit 9. And those are our three exits off of 575. They're going to take care of Woodstock. 92 at exit 7. Town Lake at exit 8, and then Ridgewalk Parkway at exit 9. Once we get north of that, exit 11 is going to be Canton, and then down here at exit 4 is going to be Marietta. So this is our three Woodstock exits here. Just below that exit, we were right here, is this little guy right here, Woodstock Dog Park. Get it? Woodstock. Very clever. Great place for it. You got the spots for the little dogs. You got spots for the big dogs. It's also connected to a little beltway here. If you can see this little green line, I'm going to zoom. I'm going to shift and zoom just a little bit. Right here, this little green line is a little beltway. If you want to go for a walk, take your dogs for a walk, it's going to connect here. It's also going to take you down into downtown Woodstock, which is pretty cool. So you can go through here. And then it's also going to snake its way over here. There's another offshoot, which will take you right over into our next high school, Woodstock High School, which is right along Town Lake Parkway that we were just talking about. So over here, Woodstock High School and also Woodstock Middle School, and these actually share a building, or I should say the two buildings are connected. So easy transition from middle school to high school if you have a student there, because you're just going to end up going to the same space. Instead of going to this entrance, you'll go to the entrance that's right over here. That's our second high school. And then Town Lake Parkway, goodness, so much stuff along Town Lake Parkway. A lot of people just love living here because there's so much development. You have access to so much stuff. Lots of neighborhoods along here. So we have our Sprouts. Oh boy, there we go. We have our Sprouts Shopping Center over here. Lots of restaurants over here. This is where the movie theater is. Tuscany Village, Tuscany Italian. One of the best balcony views for a restaurant in town, for sure. As we continue going over to the west side, this is a great restaurant development over here. Izumi is great. K-pop is great. There's some local gyms in here. Kroger Shopping Center is right over here. The Deer Run neighborhood is up in here. This is a really big neighborhood. Lots of different sections. Really great amenities over here. There's some a lot of bigger neighborhoods over here. Town Lake Hills is another one. This is the south section. There's also the east. This is the west. The north is up here. They're not even connected. They're so big. It's just different sections of that same neighborhood. But lots of really big, popular neighborhoods over here just because there's so much development along Town Lake Parkway. As we continue along, Town Lake Parkway is going to split off and go north. And this is, if you keep going straight, it's going to become Eagle Drive. And right along Eagle Drive is our third, final high school of Woodstock. Actually, there's one more secret one. Etowah High School. Niche.com is going to rank this, I think, #1 high school in all of Cherokee County. Greatschools.org, I think it's going to put it at number 3 or 4, something like that. They have different stats and they weight them differently, but really nice high school here in at Etowah High School. And then this is eventually going to dead end over into, you guessed it, this is our Bells Ferry Road that we talked about right at the beginning of the video. Going north and south, major road here. Let's continue going north along that road, and we will hit the north side of that Town Lake Parkway shoot-off. So we had Town Lake Parkway here, splits off into Town Lake and Eagle Drive, and right at that intersection is Hobgood Park. Now, Hobgood Park, I don't know if I would call it a park as much as like a sports complex. There's like 9 or 10 baseball, softball fields in here. There's tennis courts in here. There's a football field in here, a little amphitheater. But it's got a little playground. But this is really more for like if you're playing travel ball or something, you're going to find yourself here at Hobgood Park. The Wingate neighborhood is up here. Oops. The Wingate neighborhood is up here. Summer Chase neighborhood is up here. The Eagle Watch neighborhood is up here. This is a golf course community here. There's a golf course right in the middle of all of this. And, you know, honestly, these are great neighborhoods. They're super popular. Everyone loves them. In my opinion, I don't know if it's worth the price that you're going to pay for some of these neighborhoods. They are going to be older homes, and I don't know if you're getting that much bang for your buck as far as the homes are concerned. But for a lot of people, it's so worth it because they just love this area and they want to live in this area here. So super popular, definitely something to check out if you're looking for homes in Woodstock. All right, there's no connectivity here there's no east and south road going north over here, so we're going to snake back down. There is Lake Ackworth up here. Woodstock does get the south side of Lake Allatoona. Woodstock does get the south side of Lake Allatoona, so you might have a place on the lake. It's going to cost you a lot, but we do have access to Lake Allatoona. We're going to snake back down here, and we'll travel up 575. It's exit 8, and then we're up here at exit 9. This is Ridgewalk Parkway. Now, right here is the outlet shops of Atlanta, I should say. And this is really great open air shopping. It's covered. There's fans. There's lots of great restaurants around there. Tons of different clothing shops. This is a really nice place to spend an afternoon and do some shopping and get some food. On the other side of Ridgewalk, right here, it doesn't look like there's much, but actually right here is the Brookshire neighborhood. This is a really big neighborhood, but that's on the other side of 575. And then coming down Ridgewalk, we got the Costco right over here. So if you're a Costco person, this is where the Costco is. It's right along Exit 9, Ridgewalk Parkway. Woodstock City Church is the other huge church in Woodstock. It's part of the North Point Community Church network of churches. This would be considered their West Campus, if you know Andy Stanley and his network of churches. And then we dead end here into Main Street, which we talked about Main Street, and just to the north here, right here, this is J.J. Belio Park. It says it's over here, but that's just not true. It's mislabeled. As is this right here. The Valley Playground is actually over here, and then this is correct, the Twin Creeks Softball Complex. So again, if you're playing travel ball, you'll probably be playing here. But this is J.J. Belio Park. I've had a ton of birthday parties here for my kids and other kids. Great playground here. This is a really nice park if you're looking for a place to bring your kids. We talked about this Arnold Mill area over here, but let's continue north on Main Street, and then we hit East Cherokee. Keep going north on Main Street, and eventually this is going to be Holly Springs and get up into Canton. So that's pretty much it as far as Main Street is concerned in Woodstock, and then we'll go over back east on East Cherokee right here. And this is a really big road. It's going to start in Woodstock, but it's going to come way far north, all the way up through Canton, into Macedonia, and all up into Ball Ground. So if you're traveling in this area, you'll definitely find yourself on Cherokee Drive at some point. But lots of different neighborhoods along this road. Arbor View is right around here. Newcastle's right around here. Walnut Creek is right around here. Great neighborhood. This is a really big one, Bradshaw Farms. This is a golf club, golf course community. It's going to be split. This is all going to be Woodstock addresses down here. It's going to be Canton addresses up here. This is a really big neighborhood, and one to look into if you're in the area and you're looking for a home. Trip Road's going to connect Arnold Mill. We talked about this is that underdeveloped place over here, and this is your northern border of Woodstock right here. So East Cherokee Drive is eventually going to turn into Canton as you cross that invisible line somewhere. And that covers all of Woodstock. So if you have questions, if you're interested in any of this, please, I'm a realtor in the area. Give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. My information is below in the description. You'll see it right here on the screen. I'm always happy just to answer questions or have a conversation. And if you enjoyed this, you want to see more of these, please hit like, hit subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you can stay up to date on everything that's going on around here. I'll see you in the next one.